All right. I am not entirely sure what was going on. Oh, let me just get this up here. Technology. Okay. Just gonna hold off here for a moment while I get back to looking at what I couldn't find before because my stuff was messing up. So, all right. And here we go. I think I'm on. Let me know if you guys can see me because it's not popping up anywhere on my stuff yet. So I don't want to get started until I know that it is good to go. Oh my goodness, this all looks weird on my stuff here too. Okay, I think it's finally coming on here. So if you guys can say something, this is really weird. Like, okay, so what hello, Kathy Wenzel. Okay, this is what's different. So do you see where it has like your guys's username? Or maybe that's what I see now. It shows your username. It doesn't show your actual name. So I was like trying to, figure out who won last week for the card that we made. And I couldn't figure out who was who in here. And it's because the program, like I go through the comments and it kind of like I just copy it and it filters out all the duplicates. But now it's different. I don't know. Okay, well, let me get to right now. Super. There we go. Okay. And at Kelsey 381, I believe when I was looking that up, that's Nanette. Does it show you guys, does it say your names, or do you guys also see this at symbol now? I am just so confused. Oh my gosh. Things. Okay. Well, anyways, welcome to tonight's YouTube Live. YouTube's always forgot YouTube made a change. I know, right? Like they're always doing a thing. I wasn't on last week because it was my mother-in-law's birthday. And now this week, like we have this, like, why do they keep doing this to us? Like, why? Anyways, all right, welcome to tonight's YouTube Live. My name is Elizabeth Giles, and I am coming to you from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield to be exact. Today is December 2nd, 2025. I'm going to throw my computer up on my stand so that I can see comments and chit chat with you guys. Tonight we have a card that I think is a pretty versatile card. I had it at my customer appreciation event, and I'm going to show you how you can create that card using pretty much whatever you got on hand. And we're going to keep all the colors the same, the stamp set the same, but different embossing folders, different ribbons, probably different sayings inside of there. Just to show you how easy it can be to grab something that you have, something that's retired, something that is brand new, and create a similar card with an easy feel to it. So that is what's on the docket tonight. If you are not aware, though, oh my gosh, there's a lot of things happening in the Stampin' Up! World, like a lot of things. So some of that includes a huge Paper Pumpkin subscription sale going on right now. Also, product of the month has debuted POM is what they are abbreviating it as. So product of the month. With a $75 order, you can purchase this product of the month for $5. This month, it is a designer series paper, and it is gorgeous. The flowers are super cute on the one sheet of blue. It is a very universal paper pack because it's this beautiful blue color and some floral designs, some just patterns that can be utilized for many different things. So I just ordered mine this morning, and we will see when I get it. I will definitely share it. Also, the last chance list just updated, which is right here. I printed it off. If you didn't see that, visit my Stampin' Unicorns Facebook page. I went through and I removed all of the foreign languages, so you don't have that clutter. I also removed all of the collections from on here. The reason why I did that is because most of the collections were unavailable to order. Like either there was a die or a ribbon or a paper pack that wasn't available. So it just doesn't make sense to list it on here. And then I also I arranged it. So you will see like here, it'll say like Jolly Holly, Jolly Holly. So you can see all of those things and not have it all like split out. Oh, you guys can't see that very good. There we go. Yeah. So it's not like you won't see, oh, here's the bundle discontinued, and then like on the next page are the stamp sets and dies. So what that means, right, is that it'll be easier for you to recognize if it is a better deal for you to order the stamp set and the dies separately than it is together. And a lot of times that is how it is. So just for instance, the Jolly Holly, right? That's what we were just talking about. The Jolly Holly bundle is $54. If you get the Jolly Holly embossing folder separately, it's $20.50. And then if you get the stamp set, it's $15.20. So that means that bundle, if you purchase them separately, would cost you $35.70 instead of $54. That's the math that you need. So let me know if you have any questions with that. If you can't find it, I will email it to you. I just uploaded it to my Google Drive because it is an Excel spreadsheet, and I do not have Excel on my home computer because I don't want to pay for it. So I uploaded it to Google, and I would be more than happy to share that with you so that you can also have free access to such things. Okay. I can't remember. I feel like there's something else. Oh, if you're coming to Stamp Camp on Thursday, I think I have 2 open spots. So let me know if you haven't RSVP'd and you are attending. And then on Friday, I have my Sippin' and Craftin' event. So basically, it's just a lovely experience. It's from 6 to 8 at the Empty Nest Winery, which is about 15 minutes to 20 minutes from my house. So towards like between Marshfield and Stevens Point, I guess. But it's called Millador, if you're from the area. Anyways, so that event is $30. You get to pick any craft kit that you want that I have available. And I do have the, again, sold out Road to Christmas with the trucks. And also if anybody wants one of those to purchase, I did buy 10 of them before they went out of stock again. So if you need one, let me know. I also have I can't remember the name of it, but there's another sold out Christmas one that I have available as well. So, yeah, all the good things. That is $30, and you also get your first beverage on me. So a flight of wine, or if there's something else that you want, you can definitely choose what you want, right? Because I don't really drink wine. I know, but Carmen is awesome. That family is great. And so why not support local? Right? Okay. Anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and just get started. We'll flip down the camera and I'm going to show you the card that we are making. However, like I said, we will have different backgrounds and different ribbons. The accessories, the stamp set will be the same, different scenes, but we will definitely do all the things. And if you're new to here, please make sure to comment, and so that you get your name in to win one of these awesome cards that we're making. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Let's go ahead and flip around and have some fun. All right. And let's get downtown. I always have to adjust this because the cats, I tell you, that Kodiak, if you guys saw my newsletter that I sent out last night, you will see the cats. I mean, I'm very happy that I'm happy I'm going to Hawaii in a couple weeks, but oh my gosh, a couple weeks. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we're not putting up a Christmas tree because we're going to be gone for quite some time, and I do not trust Xena and Kodiak at all. So that is why we're not putting it up. But here we have the card. And again, I'm just going to show you how easy it is to make this into pretty much any type of card that you want. The stamp set that we're using is called Banner Sayings. And it coordinates, it's in a bundle with the 3 banner punch. I used very neutral tones on here. This, you know, you are loved, consider yourself hugged, I'm here for you. So it's kind of like some somberness to it, but there's also happy birthday, wishing you good things, I can't thank you enough, here's to you, cue the confetti. And I like that it has both the printed and then this amazing like script. And you just, these are the new stamps. So you open it up just like so. I'm just going to shove this back in there. These cases are so smooth. They're so flat. I still haven't figured out where I'm putting mine or how I'm doing it because of how I had my previous ones stored. But it's okay. It's okay. All the new ones, so any new online exclusives and that kind of stuff will come like this. So, alrighty. So again, like I said, we are going to make this card 3 different times using 3 different ribbons, 3 different embossing folders, and everything. So for my card base, I have basic beige. We'll go ahead and just give these all a fold. So my card base is going to be 5.5 by 8.5, and then fold it in half at 4 1/4. I thought, you know, you guys probably thought I was going to say a half again, but no. Okay. So while I'm doing this, do you guys have any plans for the upcoming weekend? First full weekend in December. Coming up here, because, you know, it's December, is also my birthday. I did not get the right white out. I got envelopes out instead of the white. But my birthday, unfortunately, is not going to be a fun one. And I think some of you guys might already know this, so I just want to be a little transparent with my Stampin' family, but My mom is going to be having surgery on that day, and it will be a pretty long surgery, so I will be spending that time up at the hospital with my dad and my sister. I'm not sure if my brother will be there. My sister and I have pretty flexible jobs while that surgery is going on for some support. So if you guys can keep us all in your thoughts, that would be great. Positive thoughts. So that is what is happening December 11th. I dropped the lid to this. I'm just going to see if I can find it really quick. Otherwise, I will not find it later because the cats will play with it. And I did find it. So, just throwing that out there. Okay, so we have our card bases ready. The inside piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inch. And then we're going to bring in our pecan pie and early espresso. Hey, Joanne. So early espresso is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And then our pecan pie is just slightly bigger than that. So that will be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Right? I know you guys hate those measurements. So let me just write them down for you. Because I feel like this card you could definitely make and do all of the things that you want with it, like all of the different colors, anything. So base, of course, like I said, is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Then inside is your standard 4 by 5 1/4. And then you have your focal embossed piece, which it will be, which in this case is the early espresso, and that's 3 3/4 by 5. To watch that new Tiffany launch. Oh, no idea what you're talking about, Sean, but thanks for joining. And then the mat for that piece is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and then you just need scraps of, let's see, a white, basically scraps of just scraps, because you might use different colors. So, but yeah, so there we go. All right. So the pecan pie and this. So first we're going to run this through embossing folders. And like I said, we are using all different embossing folders. So why not? I believe this one is called Birch Bark. We're going to run that one through. And I like it when the bark goes the same way that my card's going. So since this is going to be an up and down card, that is the way I'm going to run the bark through. All right. And since you guys don't need to watch me run this through the machine, the other two I already ran through. So here is the bark. Then we have Perfectly Plaid. Boom. And So Swirly. All right. All 3 different, right? Because we said we were going to do different. And embossing just adds that touch that you didn't know that you needed until you put it on there. Now we're going to adhere these all to our pecan pie mats. And whenever I do that, when I have this awesome embossing, I like to use the green glue. It just kind of gets into all of the crevices everywhere, so you get a good adhesion. All right. So on Sunday, I invited some people over to make some scrapbooking kits or whatever they want to work on. Just a little gathering here before the holidays and before my birthday. And like I said, the stressful birthday event going on. So, you know, you just don't know. And then December 19th, leaving on vacation, which is great, but for 2 weeks. So there's a lot of things to prepare and get ready for. So, and besides the whole thing with mom having surgery and just, you know, there's always complications with surgery. And no matter how many times something may have been done and this surgery is going to be kind of big. So, but I don't want to get into all of the specifics about things because, you know, but I just want you guys to know if like I feel a little stressed or a little more, I don't know. I hate emotions. So a little kind of standoffish or anything like that. Like it could just be something with that. So give me a little grace in that whole world of things. Okay, now we are going to do our ribbon. And like I said, we have a few different ribbons. I don't even know if these are all current, but we're going to use them. And actually, I think I'm going to use this one. This is a brand new one. This will come out in the January 2026 catalog, and it is golden white, and I thought that would look great. And then I have a basic beige, but I think I want to do the 2 different colored ones. So, all right, let's get this going here. So yeah, some positive vibes for that. If anybody wants to send a card to my mom, just send me a message and I will get you her address, or you can mail it to me and I will get it to her. I've been sending a few cards because, as you guys know, I do not like emotions, so I tend to write it down and mail it off, so I don't have to actually tell people or hug people. Ugh, hugs. Okay, so this is gonna go right on here. This is a little splashier. And I did not explain to you guys this ribbon tie trick. Oh, goodness gracious. My scissors need to be sharpened. So I will explain it with the next ribbon, just in case, okay? So this ribbon tie trick, you take our cylinder here, and it is the Stampin' Spritzer, which is the perfect size for different ribbons. And what you're going to do is you're going to tie it around the ribbon, leaving a little bit of a tail, twice. 1 and 2. The second time you want to make sure that you pull it straight across so it's like perpendicular. Then you slide it off. And this loop that you created, you're going to cut in half at an angle. And that will give you the perfect little knot. Okay? And then you just cut it off. All right. The last one is going to be twined. So I got to put on my tape before I do that. Now, my favorite thing recently to do with ribbon is to hold it down using double-sided tape. And I'll tell you why, right? We get so much of this double-sided tape in all of our crafting kits, paper pumpkins, the kits collections, so much of it. And so I just started using it, and I found that I really, really like it for holding ribbon down. It keeps it taut, so I can put it down right like that. And then when I'm ready to put this card down, which I can do, I'm going to add another piece right over the top of that. and it really secures it in place. Okay, so let's do that again with this ribbon. So you can utilize some of that tape, because we get so much tape in those kits. And that's one thing too with Paper Pumpkin and the kits collection. Everything is in those kits that you need. So you do not need to worry about taking anything else with you. Paper Pumpkin, you get your block in your first Paper Pumpkin kit. So you do have to grab a block to take with. I just keep, honestly, what I do is I have another like box, and it is my Paper Pumpkin like support kit. And what that means is it has a block in it. It has a thing of green glue, because sometimes I do prefer that. It has, oh my goodness, am I on the right side? Yep. It also has in there a cleaner, a Stampin' chamois, and one other thing. Oh, a pair of scissors. And then when I'm ready to, like, maybe I'm going camping, or I'm going to a doctor's appointment that I know I'm going to be there for a long time, anything like that, I will grab that kit, that tool kit, and then my Paper Pumpkin kit, and take it along with. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's all good to go. So you don't have to worry about like grabbing anything extra. You just grab it right from there. All right, if you guys haven't seen this twine, it's the black and white and gold baker's twine, and you get both the white with the gold and the black with the gold. You can see the detail there. It's pretty awesome. All right, you guys are awfully quiet again tonight. I hope I'm not too scary. This one. And I do not like the additional bulk, so I do not continue on. I will just go back up here and do another one. So I typically do 3. If you don't like them all crisscross and stuff, I mean, obviously do however you want. It's your card. Nobody's going to say anything different. They're not going to be like, oh my gosh, Elizabeth didn't do it that way. They have no idea. I think I'm going to keep that one straightish. Okay. Next, we're going to add this over the top. Oh, see, and especially with this type, I find that this technique really helps with keeping this twine in place, because it is a little slippery, as you can tell there. All right, let's really get that down. Now let's use our regular tape runner. And if you didn't just get this stuff on sale, I am sorry, but I got quite a few Stampin' seals on sale. It was just on the Black Friday sale. So you got to keep your eyes out for those types of things. I did get it. I mean, I didn't go on right away in order either. So, okay. I'm going to flip this over and give it a good rub. Tonight for supper, we had pork and then a new kind of rice. I don't know. It was a garlic parmesan rice, but it just needed a little something to it. It was fine, but I think I'm going to add some pepper and maybe some extra parmesan when I have leftovers, because we never know who's going to show up for supper, and Alex wasn't home. So we have leftovers, which is okay. I typically, like, Saturday will be leftover day in our house. We are trying to empty out the freezer, so some of our recipes have been a little weird lately. I want to just, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love these neutral colors. If you had to make a card for someone, what would be like your go-to colors? Do you have like a monochromatic color scheme that you like? Anything like that? Okay, here we go. Next, we are going to use our 3-banner punch. Again, this was an online exclusive along with the banner sayings. So this is a bundle. And we are going to punch out one set. Ooh, stay there. One set from each of the 3 colors. So we have, these are our scraps, right? When we're looking at the dimensions. Pecan pie, basic beige and white. And since we're making, this is why we're making 3 cards, because we're going to get 3 banners. And if you guys don't know this, I have been struggling with carpal tunnel. So I now lay down my punch, especially when I'm punching 3 things out, and then punch it, and then grab the pieces. So if you're like me and you can't squeeze it, just lay the punch down, line it up, and then push. Okay, if you can do this, then go ahead. I would have had to use my left hand. But when you have 3 images like this getting punched out, then it's just a little bit more resistant. Okay, now we are going to do some stamping on all of these. But first, let's mix them up so we know. Okay. So we are going to just go right like that. And then this one, we're going to go backwards. So now we have a set of all of these in each color. See how easy that was? All right. So we have like a happy birthday. So let's stamp that. Happy birthday. A congratulations. So there's a you did it. And a thank you, because our other one is the you're so loved. So happy birthday could also be celebrate. Here, this is thanks a million. Cue the confetti could be birthday as well. Well, I kind of want the wishing you good things. So maybe not the celebrate. We'll take that one out. And then this is you did it. Oh, that could be celebrate. Oh, thanks a million goes over here. Whoops. It's like they just made this exactly for these 3 banners, right? There's like 3 different ones. There's also you're the sweetest for thank you. I'm so grateful. You're the greatest. Well, we'll see. The middle one was you did it. So celebrate. You did it. Sending love. Here's to you. There we go. Yep. All right. So we're going to very quickly stamp these all. We'll see how good we do, huh? Because just gonna whoop and hope that I stamp them pretty decent, because it's hard to stamp with the camera there. Oh, I don't think that one did so well. It did not. I'm going to try that one again. 2 sides. Woohoo. That one did better. Perfect. And I'm just going to stick these on there. I will clean them afterwards. And happy birthday. Perfect. Those 3 are done. Next we have Here's to You. And that's the longest one. Boom. Celebrate. It's also so easy. Like if you have the paper pumpkin, everything is photopolymer. So it's very easy to transition between stamps just like this. Paper pumpkin also, if you don't know, typically you get these amazing printed envelopes. I am in it just for the printed envelopes. And if you follow like Paper Pumpkin online or anything like that, you will definitely see alternatives. I tend to make like scrapbook pages out of mine, which I'll have to share some of those, I guess. Okay, look at how quick that's stamped up, right? That's stamped up. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Now we're going to grab mini dimensionals. And these we also seem to get a ton of inside of our kits. If I can grab one here. I don't know what was going on with this one. But on each one of these, we are going to add a mini dimensional to each side. It's going over the ribbon, so you do not want it in the middle, because if it sticks to the ribbon, it tends to like pull up, and that's not the look you want, right? You want it to stick down to your card. Oh. Well, that one's we're going to just get rid of. Okay. So here we go. And oops. So many dimensionals. These were just on sale too. I hope you guys got some in your stash. All right. So I think for the birthday, I'm really liking this one. For the thank you, maybe this one, and this one for the congrats. Ooh! I think this was the birthday one here. You guys, whenever I close the door, the cats always want to come in. If I have the door open, they never want to come in. So if you hear the door kind of, oh, I forgot to turn that one around. It should have went this way. Well, maybe I will move this down one. But yeah, just crazy cats. Crazy cats. Okay, that's fine. I wanted them to go opposite ways, but I think I have them all the same. It'll be fine. Nobody's gonna know. No, nobody's gonna know. That's the beauty of it. All right, let's bring this one in here. You did it. Celebrate. Here's to you. Okay. And the last one. And see how quickly these are coming together? The only thing I had done ahead of time was cutting the paper and then a couple of the embossing. But really, it is not taking very long at all. And this one's a little different because there's no knot. I think I'm going to go in between. Okay. And last but not least, we have to add a little bling. We have these earthy matte dots, also from the online exclusives last month. And they come in with the pecan pie, early espresso, this beautiful red, which I am not knowing, maybe cherry cobbler. And it's not boho blue, marina mist. So let's grab some of those and put them on our cards. Oh, okay. We lost connection there for a second. So I have my take your pick tool, and I'm just going to get some of the putty out of the end here and grabbing, pushing down, and then picking it up. Okay. So we're going to put one down here and then 1, 2 over here. Okay. So that's that color. Let's do, I think celebratory, right? Let's do the red on there. So let's get 1 red and 2 little reds. I don't think I got enough putty out. Whoa. All right. And then lastly, we'll do blue on this birthday one. And if you wanted to incorporate like one of these colors, obviously you totally could. You could just change the mat out or anything like that. All right. So here you have it. The same card, different ribbon, different sayings, different embossing folder, but the same idea, right? Using the banner sayings and the punch, the 3 banner punch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be giving away one of these cards next week, so make sure to say hello or something in the chat. We may have more to give away. It will be my birthday week, so we will see how things go. And until then, yes, thank you for liking, Joanne. I appreciate that. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will be seeing some of you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.